Awesome. So you took your suspension out of the box. The main parts you'll be getting here is the suspension, some spacers, an axle cap, the top of your suspension, a top cap, and some brake bolts. Okay, so you're ready to install your suspension. For video purposes, I have already stuck the suspension up into the frame. This is a fairly hard part. I would say this is probably the hardest part of the build. I would require 2 people to get this installed. Basically what I did is I lifted the fork up into the frame, and then this metal ring, I put that metal ring down, facing down onto the handlebar here. So that's where we're at right now. The next step is to grab this cylinder, this dome cylinder spacer piece. This is just gonna slide right on down, and it's gonna fit snug with the whole frame. The next piece you're gonna wanna use is this black spacer piece. You're just gonna wanna use one of these. There should be 4 in your package. Your next step is to grab this top handlebar piece. This is just gonna fit snugly on top of the consistent pieces you put on. It may take a couple of tries to knock it in there. You're gonna wanna loosen the bolts on the outsides of this piece to get it to fit properly. There we go. The next piece we're gonna wanna use are 3 more of those spacer rings. We already used 1 below this bracket piece. We're now gonna wanna use 3 more. Set those on top like so. The next piece is your handlebars. The handlebars are already gonna come installed with all the accessories attached. All the cords are gonna be coming out of the frame, and all the cords inside the frame are gonna be pre-installed. There's gonna be no cord play, no things to plug in. Everything's gonna be ready to go straight out of the box. What we're gonna wanna do is put the handlebar down, and you're gonna wanna make sure that these cables are out of the way. I like to put them on the sides like so. This takes some work and some coordination when you're putting your actual forks on. If you've already done the assembly and the cords are not where you want them to be, you can take the accessories off and put them back on based on where the cords are showing. The final piece for this step is to grab this top cap piece. There should be a 4 to 5 millimeter screw with the top cap. You want to grab your Allen key and tighten it like so. This is the installation for the fork. We'll then move on to the brakes and front tire.